Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. I want to start off by saying thank you to all of our Booster Club members for your many donations and much more, your prayers. We visited faraway countries and strange lands. We've even spoken to dignitaries and were detained for spreading the glorious gospel in Cuba. The truth is that the descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel were scattered throughout the world. Help us on our journey as we continue to raise up the nation of Israel. 12 tribes worldwide. Join or donate today. Shalom.
What we're trying to explain to our people, we're trying to show our people the difference, that the reason why we at the bottom and the reason why they at the top. So we trying to show our people that is we above all nations of the planet Earth right now. No, we not. How you doing, bro? What's your name? Daquan? Yeah. My name is Tobayel. So we showing our people who we are according to the Bible. So that's good that you came up, because I was just explaining that we the Israelites that the Bible speaks about. Yes, so read that from the top again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1.
Bring it out.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments that I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
See that? They going. So what we bringing out, that Moses, you know, through the Most High God, Moses was speaking to the people, and he said, if we keep God's commandments, we will have high or be above all nations of the planet Earth. So if you think about it, is we above all nations today? No? No, we not, right? So let's see what happened. Why we didn't get the inheritance, that blessing. Let's see. Now go to verse 14.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
See that? So it's saying the same thing that it said in verse 1, but it's the flip side. It said if you don't keep the commandments, then all these evil things will come upon you, all these curses. So now we about to get the curses that our people are in today that relates to their society, to show them that they are the Israelites that the Bible speaks about. So that's right. How you explain that who you are according to the Bible, by the curses that you're coming from right now. All right? So get me verse 15.
Teach them up.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 16.
Bring it out.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Hold it right there. It says, cursed shall be in the city. So think about it, bro, Daquan. How we cursing the city today? Yeah, we war against each other. Yeah, the pandemic, everything that's going on in our community. You know, how we murder our brother, how we sell drugs to one another, the hatred, the level of hatred that's in our community, it just shows that us as a people, that we are the people of this book. You know, you see our women, how they horn themselves out. You know, the Planned Parenthood that's in our communities. Everything is a curse that's in our communities, right? Read on. Curse in the field.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Same thing in the field. If you go to the field side, the work side, you are cursed then. You know, you work from sun up to sundown all day long. Some of our brothers do 10 to 12 hours a day, you know, more than that. And they working for who? Daquan, who they working for? Our people today. How we work 10 to 12 hours a day.
Everybody else besides ourselves.
Well, yep, that's what I wanted. Right, man, we working for their businesses, their establishment. We working for their generation, their future. You know, we work 10 to 12 hours a day. We working for their kids.
That's right.
That's how they able to set their kids up.
That's right.
Right, verse 32.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 32.
Bring it out.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
See that? So it says, thy sons and daughters shall be given unto another people. Now, in history, who that happened to? Black people, slavery. You know, we were sold on the auction blocks. We was given to other families. You know, family, Master Johnson, Master Charles. What's your last name? Freeman. There you go. But it just goes to show that our last names,
They own hella slaves.
they owned them. They own hell of slaves, yes. So that just goes to show that your sons and daughters were given to another people. Your sons and daughters were given to the oppressor. You know, that didn't happen to nobody else but you.
Word.
Right? Read on.
And fell with longing for them all the day long. And there shall be,
Read it from the top again.
verse 32, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them.
Because there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do about it. So your eyes are going to fail. You're going to be disappointed because you don't have no might. You don't have no economic might. You don't have nothing that you can do to take that curse upon your people. You know, to help your brothers and sisters out who's going through the affliction.
Word.
Right?
I want to have a conversation real quick. Like, this is all stuff that I think about anyway. So, where do you think the white man comes from? Where do you think? Why do you think? Because the way I see it, my perception of it, I feel like we're all reflections of each other. You know what I mean? Well, at the end of the day, we're all human, but there's good and bad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Us being pure-hearted and of the earth and being good. Some people, there has to be the opposite. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So do you think they were made to be the exact opposite, but just because there's balance in everything?
Right.
As black, there's white,
Absolutely.
as good, there's evil. So do you think without this, I don't want to call it a necessary evil, but if the white man wasn't there, do you think we would be putting our hate towards somebody else?
Well, let's get that because you said a lot. So first and foremost, we're going to show where did the white man come from. As the Bible called them Esau, Edom, the race of Edom, all right? So let's get that. Read.
And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
So these children, they were struggling in with her. So she said, if this is the blessing of the Lord, why is these children struggling inside of me? So she had two nations in her womb, right? She had the nation where we came about and where the white man came about, as we call it. Well, the Bible call it Esau.
Wait, who is this lady?
Rebecca.
Rebecca, okay.
And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb,
See that? Two nations are in your womb.
and two manner of people shall be.
So these are going to be two manner of people. Two manner of people. Characteristics going to be different. Read.
Teach them up.
And two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. From thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
So one going to be stronger than the other people, right? Read.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
The one that comes out first going to serve the younger. So let's see which one came out first. Read.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red.
So it says, so it's about to describe the nation of Esau, or Esau and the nation of Edom. So it says the first came out red, right?
And the first came out red all over, like an hairy garment.
All over like a hairy garment. So down south, what do we call the so-called white man today?
Teach-up.
We call them rednecks, right? Because the blood so forth through their skin.
Word.
So that's what you got to realize. Right before this time period, all the nations of the world was black. So when this person came about, it was a strange complexion. So it was something different than other people look like. So that's why his was described. As you can see far down, Jacob wasn't described. So it says his. Read it again.
Verse 25. And the first came out red all over, like an hairy garment.
All over like a hairy garment because they was red and hairy. You see, one just passed. So they was all over. It was red all over and hairy all over because why? if you look at them, that's what they need. That's why they use their Gillette razors, because they always got to shave. They always got to shave their hair, their face, their body, because they grow excessive hair, right? Read.
And they called his name Esau.
And they call his name Esau. So that's what that's the way generation of the white man come from, Esau. So let's read.
And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
Now they about to describe his brother. So let's see who his brother was, right?
And his name was called Jacob.
His name was called Jacob. So Jacob, that's where we come from. So it just said the youngest, the eldest gonna serve the youngest. So let's see who was the second that came out of Rebecca. It was who? It was Jacob. So Jacob gonna be what? The one gonna be stronger than the other. So the one that's gonna be stronger is referring to Jacob.
Word.
That's what referring to Jacob. Read.
And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them.
Isaac was 60 years old. So it just goes to show that this who this man was.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.